Hi, good morning. It's Epifania here from Quezon City. It's Monday morning today, and I would like to spend some time with you or all my subscribers to share my about the story about my first time here in Metro Manila, remembering my first time here in 1991. I came here from the province of Negros Oriental. A friend of mine bring me here as somebody was looking for a housemaid. So I decided to come here in Metro Manila and decided to work here because it's my dream to travel uh, to aside from Negros Oriental. I can work better here because the salary was a bit higher here. So I decided to come here in Metro Manila to work. The problem at the first time is just I don't know how to speak Tagalog, and I cannot speak any other languages aside from my native language, Bisaya. So, but then after a month, I learned somehow to speak Tagalog. I don't know also how to speak English, but through time, after I work so many different families until I work here in Metro Manila, not in the province, because the first time I come here, I went directly to Laguna. I had employers there for about a year. That's the employer that I was victimized with the Bodol gang. So I worked there 6 months without salary. Then after that, I decided to come here in the city in Metro Manila, and I work as a housemaid. Same, I work different families, like I work as a nanny, a housemaid, all around housemaid. Like I cook, I clean up the house, I do the laundry, everything all in one for so many years. Until the time that in 2011, I was met someone and decided to get married. And suddenly, after uh, 2 years of married, although it's not the typical marriage that happened, that they are together. My marriage was just on paper because my ex-husband was usually visited here uh, every 6 months. He was working in his own country in Netherlands, and then suddenly we had a not good argument in online, and then he suddenly stopped, and yeah, it's broke up last 2015. So I decided to go back here in Metro Manila, work again as a nanny, and start blogging after I guess a month, just like that, just to avoid the feeling of being alone, or doing something else aside from my work. I love to do it. I decided to post some of the videos that we made together when we are together, but um, the first videos was during that we are together. I decided to post it there, and some of the videos later it was mine, and until now it's all mine. I don't post something that it wasn't mine. I only aside from that, it's all my own video making, something like talking about sharing my own native language and other. Uh, so that's all I decided. This time, I want to talk about it, my experience about working on different families. There are families that easy to be with, but there are some families that is to difficult to understand. The Of course, we have so many attitudes. We have different type of attitudes. But if the family doesn't work for me, so I decided to go out of that work. I stopped working and then find another employer, something like that. It's easy that way. I decided to work as a maid because I was not able to finish elementary. I only finished grade 5 and then decided to take when I was when I was in Pasay City. I worked there for about 5 years. It's a family with that they would have their own publishing company called Diplomatic Post. I decided to have a corresponding school, attending a corresponding school. It was I forgot the name of the schools, but I guess it's no longer available this time. It's 6 months corresponding schools. I decided to take practical English. So from then on, I learned how to speak English, and my best friend was a what we call that, dictionary the time. And then I decided to have like I have a call. So hello, hello. Oh, nag-load mo? Nag-load. Niloadan niyo ako? Yes. Niloadan niyo yung phone. Mutawag na lang ko unya. Sandali lang ha. Asa? Mutawag ko unya. Asa ka nakasbalay? Nakasbalay? Jackpot mo. Nagtaping pa ako ng ang video. O mutawag ko unya ha. Tapusin ra na ako. Okay. Tawag ko unya usog. Niludan ko ninyo. Sorry. It's a call from my sister-in-law. I will call it back later after we talk about my experience here. Okay, back to the topic. I work on here and as a nanny, and I back to the topic. It's I work there in a publishing company, and then I decided to have a correspondence school and have a tutor. So I decided also to have some pen pals, like writing to each other, so friendly letters. So I learned somehow, and then there was the internet was starting the time, the phones, there are mobile phones that you can text, you can communicate with somebody else. So from there, I learn. It's something like it's learning all the time for me. And then the internet, the first one was I learned through it, from Friendster to Facebook, etc., etc., to chatting. And then from then I learned everything. And then I work also part-time on that publishing company as I sold books by from from their what they publish. And then I uh, I uh, I have commission basis on that. I For me, it's a good experience because I can learn myself, and not only that, but I can learn everything, and talking to somebody else. So it's like I don't say no when somebody offer me a job, but I said I don't have experience like that, but I'm willing to learn. So from then I learn everything. And then even if I don't finish, I don't even have high school, I just learn from it, from experience. So I work as a housemaid. At the same time, I work as selling their products to online, and then by commission basis. After that, I left there, and then I have worked in other families in Mandaluyong City. I have been 7 years there as a housemaid. And then they will have later, they decided to go to Guam and work there. They would decide to go to Guam, and they would supposed to bring me to Guam, but I don't agree. So because of the salary, so I decided to work with his son's computer shop, like internet cafe. And then I learned from there also to how to make how to work in the computer. And then after that, I meet someone and decided to settle down. That's the ex-husband that I have. And then yeah, it's a great experience, although there are downside, and there are like learning everything through working here in Metro Manila. So now I am working here in Quezon City. 3 years here working as a nanny. And then the little boy was about 1 year and 8 months when I came over here, and now he's 3 years old and about 5 or 6 months now. So that's my experience here in Metro Manila. Aside from the bad, I have the good one also. And now I decided also to try another things like this blogging, but I need to learn some more, because it's just about learning every day. So thank you very much for watching, and may God bless all. Bye!